Fishing. Mankind has been fishing since our creation. Native Americans fished for food for their families. Early European ships would fish for trade, and it was even believed that even Jesus fished. In today's day and age, why do we fish the rivers and streams? Some say experience of fishing a local stream washes the stress of the daily grind away and clears your mind of the everyday worries, and even some say that being close to nature brings them closer to God. Whatever your beliefs may be, fishing these streams gives us a recharge. We get to experience nature's beauty all around us, as well as under the water's surface. Some religions even use water as a way to cleanse the soul, to reset your life's purpose, if you will. Fishing these rivers brings a lot of us back to center. Episode 2 of Take Me to the River takes us back to our home in northern Arkansas and one of my personal favorite fishing streams in the Crooked Creek Water Trail. Now, this is also the second adventure I've had in the Nucanoe U10. Today's setup has me using the Nucanoe gear pod, the Nucanoe foot control steering, and it's the first adventure with the Nucanoe rudder installed. Now, the rudder allowed me to easily steer the kayak, which really isn't a problem with the Nucanoe U10, but my favorite part about having the rudder was being able to control the direction of my drift while enjoying a true hands-free fishing experience. Also, the Nucanoe rudder allowed me to have what felt like were two different kayaks in one. I definitely want to thank Nucanoe for sending the setup for me to showcase just how versatile the U10 truly is, and for supporting the venture of Take Me to the River. Now, Crooked Creek is known all over for its smallmouth bass population, and specifically its blue ribbon smallmouth. Crooked Creek stretches across 3 counties in North Arkansas, with the majority of it in Marion County, Arkansas. There is roughly 80 miles of Crooked Creek before it runs into the White River, which gives anglers the opportunity to seek an estimated 65 species of fish, including smallmouth and largemouth bass, various species of sunfish, carp, gar, rock bass, and a species of rock bass referred to as Ozark bass, which is only native to this area. Now, in addition to its abundance of fish, Crooked Creek boasts an impressive nature population as well, including otter, mink, beaver, muskrat, as well as bald eagles, osprey, wood ducks, various herons, and aquatic turtles. There are even some walking trails dedicated to education of the diverse population of this area. The water can be described as mild to moderate, with crystal clear water pools of various depths separated by rocky shoals that give a sense of adventure to both anglers and recreational floaters alike. This is the biggest draw to the area's waterways, and Crooked Creek is no different on this. Now, the history of Crooked Creek, it was initially settled by the Shawnee Indians, who were attracted by the abundant resources of the area. Now, our local access area was actually named Shawnee Town before being named Yellville after Governor Archibald Yell. Crooked Creek also has a significance in the Civil War era. Adventure awaits around every bend of the river. Beautiful views and calm, crystal clear water can give way to downed trees and very narrow shoals that require you to always keep an eye open for the best path. Now, I always say that being an experienced paddler is sometimes knowing when to avoid certain areas and when to send it. Fishing trips with friends allows us to create stories, both true and embellished, to talk about how big that one that got away was. It allows us to experience the river and to analyze it together afterwards. Whether it's a lunch break on a sandy bank, or waiting to stretch your legs out in the cool water to fish that bend just a little bit more. Crooked Creek was used as a base of operations for Union troops to conduct scouting operations in the area. Now, I have fished this area for decades now, and it keeps bringing me back. The mixture of scenic beauty and significant sport fishing are what keeps me here. Now, today I'm fishing alongside Steven. He's a good friend of mine that fishes the same way I do, thoroughly with no track of time. It's easy to get lost in the moment when fishing rivers. You can fish the same stretch of river for years and years and never float the same river twice. Weather events such as flooding, erosion, and even a recent tornado have changed the landscape of Crooked Creek vastly. So much that it gives the feeling of meeting that old friend, but for the first time. Fishing these rivers is an experience. It's a way of life. It's a vacation for both our minds and our souls. Being on these rivers brings us back to a state of relaxation and excitement all rolled up into one trip. River fishing brings us close to our roots, our childhood, or even something holier. These rivers are our heaven. Thank you for joining me on episode 2 of Take Me to the River. Hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about some of the local waterways here in the Ozarks. Please tune in the future as we'll be showcasing more and more of these waterways and telling you a little bit more about them. As always, thank you for supporting the channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy the content and want to see more. And as always, we'll see you out there on the next body of water.
That was actually a lot of fun coming through that. It's not as shady as it looks.